This is TechCrunch.
Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian told Digg founder Kevin Rose, "The dead internet theory is real," referring to the idea that much of the internet isn't human. It's mostly bots. The two entrepreneurs have since teamed up to re-envision how to build a social community in this world where, very soon, it will be hard to tell who's a real person online. Earlier this year, the two bought the remaining assets belonging to Digg, the long-shuttered news aggregation site originally founded by Rose that was a staple of the Web 2.0 era. Now, again under Rose's control, the new Digg is creating a place for people to socialize and connect online within communities, similar to Reddit, but it has different ideas about how such a platform should work at a time when bots are nearly indistinguishable from humans. Backstage at the TechCrunch Disrupt 2025 conference on Wednesday, Rose explained that he sees the future of social media as being more focused on protected online spaces and micro communities of trusted users. He said, "I just have to imagine that as the cost to deploy agents drops to next to nothing, we're just going to see bots act as though they're humans. So, small trusted communities, proof of heartbeat, there's an actual human on the other end is important." But today's verification methods often involve things like facial recognition, ID uploads, or small payments with a credit card to ensure that someone is a person and not a bot. Not everyone online will feel comfortable doing something like that to access an online social community, of course. That's why Digg is looking to use newer technology, like a ZK proof, to verify people using its platform in the future. Says Rose, "The ZK proof is a fancy piece of math which doesn't expose who someone is, but can verify something essential that would be important for their participation in an online community. For instance, a moderator of a community for Aura Ring owners could use the technology to verify that someone is actually an Aura Ring owner before allowing them to post. That identity could stay with them, so they're known as a trusted member, but not necessarily one where they have to go by their real name. This could be particularly useful in communities focused on sensitive topics or health issues as well. The idea that moderators should have more of a say over their communities is also essential to the new Digg. And Rose believes these founding members should be compensated for their efforts. Rose said, "When we first started Digg in 2004 before Reddit launched, we were very lucky because we had thousands and thousands of people and eventually millions of people that would come in and contribute content, and they're not getting paid." He said that some Reddit moderators are essentially working around the clock to handle things like spam and fighting, but aren't receiving any slice of the revenue, nor do they control the audience. He added, "So you're talking about something where you're signing up and creating all this value for a platform, but you can't port that platform anywhere else. You can't capture any email addresses. You can't stay in touch on that platform. You can be ousted from that platform." Rose also pointed to issues where larger Reddit communities can become trademarked, something that prevented the founder of the Wall Street Bet subreddit from writing a book using the name of the community they had created. He said, "If anything, we should be more similar to Substack or Patreon or some others that are actually giving you much more control of your community." Creative suite company Canva launched its own design model on Thursday that understands different layers and formats today to power its features. The company also introduced new product forms, updates to its AI assistant, and the ability to create with its coding tool for Sheets to make widgets for getting repeatable insights. Canva said that it is launching its own foundational model, trained on its elements, that would generate designs with editable layers and objects as compared to a flat image. It said the model works across different formats, including social media posts, presentations, whiteboards, and websites. Canva's global head of product, Robert Kowalski, told TechCrunch, "We started by creating flat images with diffusion models. Omni models have taken that a step further, where you're able to edit those flat images with a lot of sophistication through prompting. But the tools have made you prompt your way to the final result, which, for a visual medium, is challenging. What we've found is that where people want to be is the ability to really marry this idea of starting with a prompt and getting far, but also being able to iterate directly themselves." Earlier this year, the company unveiled an AI assistant called Canva AI that has a chat like interface for generating new media items using prompts. The platform is now making that assistant available across screens, including the Design and Elements tabs. Users can also mention the bot in comments to get text or media suggestions while working on a project with others. Plus, the AI tool can now generate 3D objects and allow you to copy the art style of a design. Earlier this year, the company added a spreadsheet product and a feature that lets users create mini apps through prompts. Now it's connecting these two products, allowing users to make use of data stored in the spreadsheet and create widgets from that. Canva also acquired an ad analytics company called Magic Brief earlier this year. Using its own platform for creation along with the new measurement tool, Canva is launching a full-stack marketing platform called Canva Grow, which uses AI for both asset creation and analytics. It also allows marketers to publish their ads directly on platforms like Meta. Along with AI features, the Australian design company announced some new products and features to its platform. Users can now create forms with Canva to get different kinds of input from their clients or people, instead of using Google Forms. The company is also adding email design to the platform for users to create templates and layouts for marketing or package tracking emails that follow the brand's aesthetics. Canva acquired the Pro Design tool Affinity last year to better compete with Adobe. With this release, the company said that it is making the tool free forever for users. Canva is also redesigning the Affinity interface to merge vector, pixel, and layout understanding under one interface. And it's tightly integrating Affinity to Canva, so designers can create objects in the Pro tool and move them to the latter. That's it from TechCrunch. For more stories like these, check out TechCrunch.com.